Okay, so let's have this problem. So to solve for x from this equation, so first we need to rewrite this equation since x to the power m to the power n is equal to x to the power m times n. So this 4 to the power 3 times x is equal to 4 to the power x, then to the power 3. Then plus 4 to the power x, and transpose this positive 30, so that becomes negative 30, then equals 0. Then this time we let y equals 4 to the power x, so this 4 to the power x becomes y. So we have now y to the power 3 plus y minus 30 equals 0. Then this time we need to rewrite this positive y, that one number is a negative perfect square. So we can have negative 9y and positive 10y, because this negative 9y plus 10y is equal to positive y. So we have now y to the power 3, then minus 9y plus 10y, then minus 30 equals 0. Then from this equation, so from these two terms, we can factor out y. So put y outside. So this becomes y to the power 2, then minus, since we put y outside, so that's minus 9, then plus for these terms, so we can put this positive 10 outside, then times, since we put this 10 outside, so we have y, then minus this 30 divided by 10, that's 3, then equals 0. Then from this y to the power 2 minus 9, so we can rewrite this one as y to the power 2 minus 3 to the power 2. So we have now the difference of 2 squared, and to factor this equation, that's y plus 3 times y minus 3. So this becomes y, then times y plus 3 times y minus 3, then plus 10 times y minus 3, then equals 0. Then observe that from these two terms, we have the common factor, dy minus 3. So we need to put this y minus 3 outside. So we have y minus 3, then times y times y plus 3. So we put this y minus 3 outside, then plus, put this y minus 3 outside, so plus 10, then equals 0. Then to simplify, so we have y minus 3, then times, so multiply, that's y to the power 2, so multiply, plus 3y, then plus 10 equals 0. Then this time, we can equate now these two factors to 0. So we have y minus 3 equals 0. Then the other one, that's y to the power 2 plus 3y plus 10 equals 0. So for this factor, we can solve for y. So we have y equals, so transpose that negative 3, that's positive 3. So y equals positive 3. Then for this quadratic equation, so we can use the quadratic formula. And for this given, a equals 1, B equals 3, and C equals positive 10. So using the quadratic formula that negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a, then substitute now the values. So b is positive 3, so we have minus 3 plus minus square root of 3 squared, then minus 4 times a, that's 1, times c, that's 10, then over 2 times a is 1. Then to simplify, so we have negative 3 plus minus, so square root of 9, this one is negative 40, then over 2. Then observe that from this equation, so using the discriminant, so that's the square root of 9 minus 40. So the answer is the square root of negative numbers, and the square root of negative numbers is an imaginary numbers. So therefore, this equation has no solution. So in this case, we can solve now for x from this y equals 3. So to solve for x, since we let y equals 4 to the power x, so this becomes 4 to the power x equals positive 3. Then to solve for x, so using the natural log, so we can rewrite this one as ln 4 to the power x equals ln 3. Then from the properties of logarithm, that ln x to the power n is equal to n times ln x. So therefore, this ln 4 to the power x, so we can rewrite this one as x times ln 4, then equals ln 3. And to solve for x, so divide both sides by ln 4, cancel. So therefore, x is equal to ln 3 over ln 4. Then to find the value for x, so using your calculator, so we have ln 3, then divide by ln 4 equals, so that's 0.7925. So 0.7925. So this is now the value for x.